Ronaldo joins the party as Portugal and Germany go through to the quarter-finals. Are the Italians about to be involved in another match-fixing scandal? England fans in hot water with UEFA after an attempted pitch invasion? And more golden eggs from our Kev. I'm Layla and you're watching The Goal Line. Germany have made their way out of the group of death in style. Lukas Podolski marked his 100th cap with a goal as they beat Denmark 2-1 last night to qualify with maximum points and condemn the plucky Danes to an early flight home. Next up for Germany is a meeting with 2004 champions Greece. Germany are joined in the last 8 by Portugal, and it was a captain's performance from starman Cristiano Ronaldo that saw his team home 2-1. Ronaldo netted both of Portugal's goals after they'd fallen behind to a brilliant strike from Rafael van der Vaart. Portugal manager Paulo Bento will be hoping Ronaldo can produce more of the same when his side take on the Czech Republic on Thursday. Tonight will be nail-biting stuff for all Italians as the knockout stages beckon. At Euro 2004, the Azzurri were eliminated after Sweden and Denmark played out a 2-2 draw that saw both sides qualify at Italy's expense. 8 years later, and Italy fears similar fixing could happen again. But what does Sharma the Charmer think?
Spain's clash against Croatia in Group C has been riddled by Italian conspiracy theories suggesting that both teams are going to go for a 2-2 draw. That way they qualify and the Azzurri are knocked out. How funny is that? The Spanish are likely to go with the same starting 11 that thumped the Irish 4-0, which means Fernando Torres continues up front ahead of Cesc Fabregas. The other good news for the Spaniards is that coach Vicente del Bosque has decided to extend his contract by another 2 years, which means he'll carry on until Brazil 2014. Croatia will need all their famous fighting spirit if they're to get anything against Spain. They are second in the group, which means they control their own destiny towards the quarter-finals. In order to achieve the points they need, coach Slaven Bilic is likely to use the same tactics that worked so well against the Italians. So watch out for Jelavic being played as the sole striker up front, Mandzukic dropped back into midfield with Luka Modric pushed further up. It's a tactic that could just work.
So watch out for shady-looking characters on the touchline tonight. Of course, if Italy are worried about Croatia and Spain conspiring to knock them out, Slaven Bilic should be just as concerned of Ireland boss Trapattoni sending out a weakened team against his compatriots.
If only Italy hadn't been horsing around, they may have already secured the points they need for qualification. As it stands, they are still in the mix if they can secure all 3 points against the Irish. In order to do this, coach Cesar Prandelli has very strongly hinted that he's likely to drop his flop, Mario Balotelli. He's had 2 woeful games so far and is expected to be replaced by Antonio Di Natale. Meanwhile, coach Giovanni Trapattoni has been fiercely defending his players from the attacks of former stars and also forwarding his own cause to carry on with his contract. But the bottom line is that the Irish lack pace, imagination and strength. Robbie Keane has been ineffective up front. Perhaps it's time for Shane Long to have a start. Either way, the Irish seem incapable of scoring from open play. Their best hope is to get goals from set pieces.
Well, whatever happens tonight, one thing's for certain, there's no fixing of results when it comes to our Kev.
Kev, the psychic chicken, turning his attentions to Group C here. Spain against Croatia, looks to be favouring Spain, as most people are. And eventually it is the victory. A late goal here for Spain to clinch the expected success over Croatia. Next up, the big game between the Republic of Ireland and Italy, and it's victory for Ireland. Kev going straight in here in no doubts. So a shock win for the Republic of Ireland over Italy. No surprises though, Spain beating Croatia.
Well, Kev may think that Ireland and Italy will be out of the tournament, but England is still very much alive. However, their fans may have landed the team in trouble after UEFA accused them of an attempted pitch invasion during the game against Sweden. So perhaps the return of England's band inspired some fans to make a great escape, but we think a pitch invasion is fairly unlikely with all the guards, and if they manage to evade them, then there's a fence surrounding the pitch, and even if they cleared that, there's always a distraction of a greasy burger, which would always win over a greasy pitch. That's your lot for today, but don't worry, your daily dose of goal line will be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.